Hey, what's going on everyone? Curious Wanderer here. Kind of a short video today, but I think what I want to talk about is important and needs to be addressed. Let's talk about ecchi content in games and anime. Before I get to the main things I want to talk about, a few disclaimers. First of all, I am not against ecchi content. I have many times watched ecchi anime because I was in the mood to watch bouncing animated titties. I am also 100% against attempts of foreigners to limit or otherwise censor the free expression of Japanese content creators. Having said all of that, I think some people on my side, which is the freedom of expression and anti-censorship side, seriously need to chill. Let's talk about the fan service itself. I do not need anime titties to enjoy anime. If you will not watch any anime that doesn't have copious amounts of boobs and sexual humor, you are, dare I say it, a fake anime fan. Are ecchi anime nice? Yes. Can a good anime be made even more enjoyable with ecchi content? Also yes. Is anime just ecchi? Hell no. Don't watch anime just for animated boobs. You're only limiting yourself. Some of the best and most thought-provoking anime that I have ever seen have been devoid of fan service, or have had very little. Mushishi, Psycho-Pass, and Clannad are a few examples. Anime is so incredibly varied. If you only think with your penis when it comes to anime, then get the fuck out of the fandom. You're just as bad as the censorship advocates. Some of the people on my side seem to only think of anime in terms of boobs and waifus. It's seriously annoying. Another thing I wanted to touch on is the apparent decline of ecchi series. As far as I know, we do not really know why there seems to be fewer ecchi series being made. People will speculate, of course, that it is because of this or because of that, but speculation does not equal evidence. Many will say, oh, there are fewer ecchi series because of pressure from the West, and then they will point to PlayStation censoring Japanese games as evidence that Sony is behind it. There's one critical detail that many people don't seem to recognize. Although the PlayStation branch is now under the control of radical activists from California, Sony itself is still very much a Japanese company. It is puritanical Americans who are enforcing this one-sided censorship on Japanese games. But Americans do not control Sony, the company. I have seen no indisputable evidence that Sony, the company, which is still mainly Japanese controlled, thinks the same way about anime as PlayStation, which is controlled by Americans, thinks about Japanese games. Let's talk about games just a little bit. The problem with Japanese games is that any developer who wants to be on PlayStation needs to bow to the censorship demands of American Puritans. Essentially, the PlayStation represents a single point of failure. Not so with anime. The anime industry is highly decentralized, which makes it hard for the censors to have any influence on the medium. Why is ecchi in anime seemingly on the decline? I don't know for certain, but if I had to guess, it is simply a passing phase. Anime had a mecha phase. Currently, it is in an isekai phase. It had a moe phase. Maybe it still is in a moe phase. I don't really keep up with new anime. If ecchi is declining because it is just another phase of anime, then I can accept it. Do I like it? No. Can I accept it? Yes. The only exception is if it is because of pressure from the West. That is unacceptable. Again, though, there is no hard evidence as to the reason, so until and unless we see such evidence, I'd prefer to remain optimistic. Perhaps ecchi will make a comeback someday. That's everything. Thanks for watching.